Today we will be making a duct tape dummy. Now for this dummy you will need 2 rolls of duct tape, some scissors, a Sharpie, plastic wrap or it's called cling wrap, and a friend to help you with this. The first thing that you will do is get the cling wrap and you're going to wrap it around your body. We are going to have this above the belly button, and don't worry, we're going to mark the belly button on the duct tape you'll see in a minute. Now, as we are wrapping, you do want to make sure that your feet and your legs are slightly apart, and the reason for this is that this duct tape dummy is going to be for a mermaid tail. Now, the fin at the bottom, also known as a fluke, will have a monofin in there. The monofin does have a gap between your 2 feet, so we want to make sure that we accommodate that, and of course that way it's not too tight. The more you wrap, the tighter this is going to be, so we want to make sure that you're comfortable in this. Now with the cling wrap, we are going to be going over this about twice, so I'm going to fast forward this a little bit.
Now, sometimes you do need to keep your ankles close together depending on what monofin that you get, so make sure you contact us at Jurassic Merman Productions and we will go ahead and talk you through whether your legs need to be closer together or not. But as a general rule, we do use full silicone instead of partial, so the stretch is not limited by a fabric liner on the inside. And therefore, you can make this a little bit tighter than you would normally have it with your legs closer together.
Here I'm just marking my belly button so that way when we start with the duct tape, I don't forget where it is. So with the duct tape, we are not going to be wrapping this around. We are actually going to be cutting small pieces and just putting it on like this. The smaller pieces actually make this dummy a lot stronger than what it will be. So we just alternate and just make sure that we get everything here. So I was standing for about an hour. You can lay down, but for the back, you definitely are going to need to stand up for this. Now, along with the duct tape, we are going to be doing 2 layers of this. The first layer, once we're all done, you'll see in a little bit, we are going to be marking it with Sharpie just so we know it's the first layer, and that way once we cover it up, we know to do the same with the second layer. This is what it should look like once you got that first layer in, and then with Sharpie, you'll just be drawing lines like this, just up and down, just as much as you can, just to make sure that we don't double do it. To cut it, you are going to make a line with the Sharpie all the way on the back so you make sure that you're cutting in a straight line. The straight line is going to help you in taping this back up before you send it to your tail maker. They're going to go ahead and stuff that with newspaper in order to get the exact dimensions for your mermaid tail. Now, this is the part where you have to be really careful. You see that my mom is putting her fingers in there to make sure that I don't get hurt or pinched in this process. So we're just going to be slowly going through and just cutting all the way down. Now that you're free, you do have your dummy ready to go. You're just going to go ahead and get that and mail it to your tail maker. And that's it. If you have any questions, just be sure to comment here and we will answer them.